Hello and welcome to another video by me on Zan84. Today I'm getting back into the reading business, but rather than continuing anything I had going on, I'm instead celebrating my third year of being active by rereading the first thing I ever read on this channel, Sherlokc Season 4 to 7 by Ballistic Dolphin. My opinion of it hasn't changed and I haven't read it since then, so it should mostly be the same as the original video, but better edited, because the original one I had no editing experience, so I just recorded my recording off an iPad and uploaded that. There's a lot of sounds of me hitting ceramic objects in that video as well, but I digress. Anyway, let's get started with Chapter 1, Sherlokc Adventures in High School. Sherlokc Adventures in High School. Okay, he misspelled high in the chapter title and school in the actual title in text. It's missing a H. Sherlokc was walking down the school hallways, listening to, as in the number 2, not the word 2, his music like Coldplay and Taylor, spelled as in the person who makes clothes, not the surname, Swift. Okay, I'm pretty sure Coldplay and Taylor Swift wouldn't have existed when Benedict Cumberbatch was in school, so they shouldn't exist when Sherlokc was in school either. With his earbuds, spelt with 2 E's, no A, but volume was not, misplaced apostrophe, turned up too loud, because there's only 1 E. You ears might get hurt, so don't do it! And I said don't instead of don't because there's no apostrophe. He reached his locker. English schools tend not to have lockers. When he saw his girlfriend, and gets a comma but with no rest of the sentence. Hey, Sherlokc, want to go on a date? Said the girlfriend, but with no I. Okay, sure, Sherlokc replied with happiness in his eyes. Off his note, hey, just so you know, I've never been on a date before, so some stuff might be wired in my writing. Not just in the date where stuff is wired in your writing. And saying it wired, he put the I before the E. He obviously following that production and mnemonic a bit too closely. And thank God he didn't include a sex scene, and that would have been even worse. Sherlokc, so Casey and his girlfriend, went to McDonald's to have Noe for date, and they ate burgers and smooched at the end. Then Moriarty, he also goes to high school. That would have been an ideal to establish earlier. Fought his way into the restaurant and said, Sherlokc and girlfriend sitting in a tree. Kisssign. Okay, Moriarty can't spell either, apparently. I mean, seriously, how do you mess up spelling kissing? Sherlokc was super embarrassed. So he said, Dude, shut up! Ha ha ha! Give me your girlfriend. She's mine now, said Moriarty. New character. Emma Grad! Help me, Sherlokc, said the girlfriend. Strong female character, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Moriarty, you will not be getting away with this, said Sherlokc, and he sent out his Pokemon, spelled without the accent, to do battle W/Moriarty. Hey, Moriarty? At least the others were somewhat right. The Pikachu, but he didn't say it was a Pikachu, used Thundershook. How do you misspell a word you presumably see in a game constantly? And zapped him. Oof, said Moriarty. And he said, It's pointless to resist. Your girlfriend has been taken away. No, said Sherlokc. I will be avenged someday. Your guess is as good as mine as to what that means. A/N. By the way, the next episode of Sherlokc is a grown up, so don't get confused, said. Then why did you bother writing this chapter if it had no relation to what was coming next? Seriously, think, only write what is necessary. Rule 1 of storytelling. Episode 1 on Sherlokc vs. Moriarty. The title puts it even worse. Season 4, Episode 1, with no I. Sherlokc vs. Moriarty. Sherlokc was seated at home typing on his computer sitting on chair and solving logic puzzles in head. Puzzles is spelled with one Z and head is spelled without an A. Hey, Sherlokc, what you doing on compute? Watson came over and looked at computed. I'm worried about Marathi because I think he's going to return and cause destruction. Sherlock tensed and got serious. Why did he think that? Did he read Beskrit? It's Moriarty. I thought he is dead, said Watson. And that's Watson with an E. New character. But then the billboards, spelled with one L, no A, started flashing and Moriarty's face appeared, A-P-E-A-R-D, and he was saying, "Did you miss me?" "Ah! Moriarty has returned!" Watson squealed. Immediately, the phone rang. "Sherlock Holmes," said Sherlock, "master of the wrong names. Ames, what do you want?" Surprisingly, that sentence was the one thing he spelt correct. One of the few things he spelt correctly throughout. "Hey, Sherlokc, there's been a murder!" The voice on phone was Lestrade, and his voice was breathy. B-R-E-A-T-H-E-Y. P.O. Peller saying I do it, but I didn't kill him! That sounds like something someone who had killed him would say. Okay, it'll be right over. Sherlock, spelt with no C, put down phone and left Baker Saint. We have arrived at the scene. John Watson, no H. It says they walked out of car. They entered Buckingham Palace, which is a place where murder occurred. Wait, who was murdered again? A guard? The prince? The queen? Just being a police officer came up to Sherlock and said, "We have found an apparent murderer. He is Lestrade." Okay, that's reinforcing every negative stereotype about the police. "Let's see some proof," said Sherlock. "Well," spelled with a H, "there was some fingerprints on Niff, so he must have did it." Again, not exactly painting the best picture of the police. Surely they would have analysed the fingerprints to identify them. "Nope, you're wrong." And that's your as in you own. It belongs to you. Sherlock was saying. "There was blood on fingerprint, but there's no blood on Lestrade's hands, so couldn't be murderer." That literally says nothing. Lestrade could have washed his hands easily. "Ah, no!" Police guy screamed, spelt with two E's, because B-E-C-A-U-E-S was proved wrong. But still, this begs the question of who is real murderer? M-U-R-D-R-E-R. Watson said inquisitively, which I'm not sure if that's spelt correctly, but it's missing an E if it isn't. "Heh heh heh, fools, you cannot catch me," a different policeman said, and he ran away with knife. Sherlock glimpsed him and used USD logic to see he was Moriarty in disguise with no E. What logic would tell him that? And also, I thought the police already had the knife that was used to murder him. How did Moriarty get it? "Is Moriarty? Capture him!" Saud, S-U-A-U-D, Sherlock. And the police shoot at him, but they missed and he got away. Not only were police bad at actually identifying criminals, they're bad at catching them once we've got the real criminal. "We must find out where he is hided," said Watson, ND. They went back to Backray Street. Sherlock was reading computer information. Okay, so I think Moriarty is hiding is east side of town. East side is capitalised. So the two of them took subway. It's the underground, not the subway, to east side and came to house. A house where? East side. I think he has inside here. "Here," said Sherlock. So they broke down door, broke. Please proofread. But they saw nobody. "Let's split up. He'll take upstairs. You, as in the letter U, take downstairs." The two of them left each other and they were alone. And there was no indication of who was saying that sentence. Sherlock was walking upstairs when a clown jumped out of closet with gun and scarred Sherlock, so he yelled for help. He scarred Sherlock? Where? The clown's attacking me! And aside from there only being one teen attacking, that sentence was mostly correct. He shouted, and Watson ran and came running to see what all the fuss was. WASS. Oh, this is a disaster. This is disaster. I will help you kill Clown. Watson remarked. Waston, new character, remarked, and he punched Clown in gut. Ha! You think that VIOAENSE resolve problems? More VRT, more as in the moors, appeared at top of balcony. Where's a balcony? They're indoors. And lectured Sherlokc and Watson. Too late, he said. A room blowed up and Sherlokc was forced back and Waston died. So Watson made out right. No, Watson, said Sherlokc without the C again. But he was already gone. Sherlokc was annoyed with Moriarty, so ran to top of balcony. He thought the room blew up and he was forced out. And smacked Moriarty in face. How do you misspell the word twice in the same sentence? In face, which caused him to fall. Ah, I'm falling! So, don't tell, said Moriarty, and he fell, and the clown shouted at him because the clown thought he was Sherlokc. Is the clown blind or something? Why would he think it was Sherlokc? I hadn't, no apostrophe, been so evil. Moriarty spurted his last words and then kicked bucket. All right, I have solved the mystery, said Sherlokc. There's no end to this quote until the end of the sentence. And he left to go home and take a nap because it had been a long day. Hey, what was note? Hey guys, BTW there, other episode, you should read them before viewing. You have to press the button on the left to read them. Oh my god, I think we know how to use fanfiction.net. We frequent it and read better stories than this. And also much worse stories, because at least this is a child's crazy imagination. And I have no idea what mind produced the likes of Prayer Warriors and My Immortal and every thick and the miraculous Ladybug Soul genre. Episode 2, The Truth is Revealed, Revaeled, and it's spelled out slightly better in the title of the chapter, Season 4, Episode 2, Truth is Revealed, Revealed. Sherlokc was eating a local bar. What? He was eating a pub? And A said, man, I'm hungry, so I must have food. You're already eating the bar. Is that not enough for you? He yelled for a waiter to come. But if there's one way to get a waiter to not come, it's to yell at them. Hey man, you, as in the word you, Sherlokc, try this wine. Waiter said and gave him a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. He spelled it as it's pronounced rather than how it's actually spelled. Wait, what? How do you know I like Cabernet? Sherlokc shouted with increasing suspicion. Suspicion. He spelled it with a C rather than an S. Because I have drink it with you. Sherlokc looked at Watier's face and saw that it was Watson. Literally how? He blew up. Oh, Watson, I thought you died, he said, because Watson died in episode 1 in case you can't remember. Look, most of us will probably have just come from reading chapter 1. It's not that long, and if your comment at the end of last chapter was any indication, you posted these at the same time. No, I survived by hiding in basement. Somehow that sentence was not only spelt much better than most were thick, but also it makes no sense. How much time did between the bomb going off that he had time to hide in the basement? Was there a bomb going off? I have to recheck. I know it made no sense to be actual death. The room blew up. How did Watson have time to make it to the basement? That's God to hear. Sherlokc was happy with returned friend, but instantly, the clown from the last episode, which is the one place in this fic, it's probably the one place in this fic that word is spelt correctly. Came into bar, screaming at full speed, Moriarty's soul lives on even though he's dead. Okay, Grammar's side, that is also one of the best spout out sentences in Miss Fig, and for once he was actually yelling. He said and started shooting people. Oh no, he's disturbing the peace. You really need to control your capitalization, Ballistic Dolphin. And also, that's the wrong form of peace. It's peace in a piece of, not pieces in world peace. Sherlock scanned the clown logically. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means. And saw that his neck was his weakness. So he said, I was stabbed Clockwin in neck. And he grabbed a knife from table and sunk it deep in clown's necks. N-E-X-K. Ouch! The clown was hurt by surprise, so he shoot gun at his head on accident. And face fell up, and there was blood everywhere, and he died. No shit. I don't feel like eating. Let's go home, said Watson. And so two of them, but not these two, went home. They didn't know how dangerous they would be in next episode coming soon. Oh, way to keep us in suspense, BD. Anyway, now for the last chapter I'll be sharing with you. Season 4, Episode 3. Oh, he does spell it right in the title. Dawn and Darkness, which is for one to spell correctly in both the title and the text. X. I don't trust this client, but I have to get money somehow. So much will drive towards Big Ben to help a guy there who wants to solve a mystery. Hey, Sherlock! They entered Big Ben and saw that it was Mary. Oh, Mary, what are you doing? John ordered. John is now a raging sexist who thinks his wife should make him a sandwich because Mary was wife who betrayed him or something like that. I forget, but it was pretty bad. No, it wasn't. He forgave her after one scene and they were back together by the episode end. And I point out this actually came out before season 4 on Mary's ignominious death. Yeah, so ignore that for this fic. No, I'm not evil this time. You weren't evil the last time. I need help! Help with what? W-A-H-T. Mary took a deep breath like she was sad, and then continued, I think the Joker's been staking me. Does he think you're a vampire? He is a stackler, John remarked. Then a shadowy figure jumped down from the ceiling. That ceiling is in locking away rather than ceiling is in the roof. Oof. If I've lost my place, this is horrible. And he cackled, Ah! I'm going to steal the clock in Big Ben. It was Joker, and they were all surprised. Why? She literally said the Joker's been stalking her. And also, while the author may not have marked as such, this story is now officially a crossover. Over. Someone grab Joker and apprehend him! Sherlock insisted. Not only the most correctly spelled sentence in this fic, but also one of the smartest things said in it. The Joker's spelling all W/laughing gas. Look, just type with. If it's not that hard, all you need to press is ITH space, or knowing you, who HIT space, or IHT space. It's I can't grab him because I'm laughing too hard. You don't seem to be laughing. Watson started rolling on the floor of Mary. They were goofing, but Sherlokc was unaffected. That's only spelled with one F. Ah, stupid. So that's where the you're is in you are went. Laughing gas doesn't rock on me because I am sociopath. So don't have sense of humour. That makes no sense. Sociopaths have a sense of humour. It's just massively warped. Sherlock charged at Joker, but Joker gift him, G-I-F-E-D, uppercut to chin, and he fell unconscious by all that Joker mercy when suddenly, one D, police are here to save the day. What are they, Mighty Mouse? Said the police. The officers ran inside Big Ben and arrested Joker. Joker said, no, my plan is ruined, and was taken away. I actually did get pretty good there. Oh good, we are all okay and now that evil man is gone. Triumphantly, Sherlock announced, and he gave a hearty cheer of victory. This doesn't sound like the Sherlock from the show, and I haven't seen much of it, and what little I did see I haven't seen in a long time. But he didn't spell it without an apostrophe, that those were occultly corrupt cops who were working with Joker, way to spoil the surprise, and are going to come back in next episode. Again, way to spoil the surprise. And also that statement's a lie since no such cops appear in the next episode. Anyway, my opinion on this is the same as last time. It's awful. I'd only check it out if you want to get a rise. Anyway, hey, that's all for now. I'll see you whenever I get round to my next video.